Hello people of YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. This is my second real video that has been uploaded here. I'm on a roll, baby. First things first, I did it again, boys. I clicked record and then my OBS froze on one frame for the entire drawing process and I lost everything. I am so good at this. After a mental breakdown and questioning my entire life choices, I remembered the great savior, the time-lapse function of Clip Studio Paint. We love it. And here we are. I didn't want this process to go to waste, so I salvaged it the best I could. Anyways, today I am drawing Vox and Ike, but in their VR chat model from their 1-year anniversary VR chat stream. I was mainly inspired by Ike's model, and originally it was just going to be a drawing of him, but then I decided that Vox had to crash this party. I think their dynamic is very cute, so this was pretty fun to draw. Fun fact, I started this drawing a few days after the VR stream, which is a couple of months ago at this point, but I never finished it until now. At the time I was going through finals and I didn't like how the drawing looked, so motivation non-existent. I decided to pick it back up again because I still like the pose and the design, and I haven't drawn Vox and Ike together yet, so need to get that off my bucket list. Oh yeah, by the way, apologies for the audio quality. For some reason, my mic is just not working with me, so this is the best I could get it, so deal with it. I'll try to fix my mic later on. God, I am going through so much stuff. It's insane. But I promise I am trying to fix it. Just give me time. Anyways, as you already saw, I traced what I had originally and worked from there. Originally, I was gonna try painting over the previous drawing, but that was too much work, so I didn't want to do that. I also wanted to try base with grayscale, then layer color over it, but that didn't work out either. I did attempt this in the past with my 2.0 shoe drawing. It's a TikTok and YouTube short, go check it out, and it turned out great, but the entire process I was very confused, so I don't think grayscale is for me, but I do want to try attempting it again because I think it's a pretty cool technique. This is the part where I talk about these characters for the people who don't know. Vox and Ike are VTubers who are part of the company Nijisanji, and they are based in Japan, but they have an EN branch, which is the English speaking branch. Both of them are from the same group, which is called Luxium, and they were the 4th wave to debut in EN. They were also the very first male group in the EN branch. Vox and Ike's dynamic is one of my favorites because it's where subject A is obsessed with subject B, but you know, B is like nonchalant about everything that A does. I eat that shit up. The drama, the fanfics, the arts, it's wonderful. It fuels me. Creativity and just creativity, just nothing else. If you can't already tell, yes, I do ship them. The materials are just too good. That one under the table stream, I was fed. I should talk about the drawing. For my process, I like to use desaturated colors first, so when I do add bright colors, it looks vibrant. Next, establish the light source. Here, I made the light come from the top, so I drew on the light accordingly. It is very good to study light because it really makes your drawings have a lot of depth. And for that, I just use a regular hard brush in the blending mode add to get some good glowy colors. Then I randomly shade with the airbrush and darker pencil brush, which are default brushes in CSP. Everything I use is in the default CSP. When I'm done with that, I mess around with tone curves, use gradient map, and put that in the overlay settings to pull out colors that can't be seen with the naked eye. Posterization does the same thing, and I like to use that to see how the colors can harmonize. Then I paint. I don't remember the exact brush I use. It is another default brush in CSP. I'll put it up in the screen if I find it. Yeah, and I just blend, constantly color drop to get some good blending and color mixing. I also like to add some texture in there because just super smooth is boring. I mean, not saying like artists who make things super smooth is boring, like they can make it look very interesting, but to me, I need a bit of texture. So for the rest of the time, I just add more colors, and that there's no formula for that. I just go off by feeling That's not the best explanation to give, but technically, art is all based on feeling. It's always up to you to set what is good and what is bad. That was the basic rundown. Rundown of my coloring and shading process. I'll probably do a more in-depth video if you want, because this was definitely not a great explanation of what I do. I was never good at explaining things, but I'm trying my best out here. After all that, I go back to tone curves and adjust some values to give some more depth, and then overlay a texture of a drawing paper so it'll be more interesting to look at. You know me, I love my textures. Then I add an RGB effect. This area I cannot explain for the life of me because I actually don't really know what I do. It's like, the effect when you take off 3D glasses and you see red, green, and blue, and it kind of makes the image blurry. That, but not so blurry. It gives like an interesting effect to it, and it makes the drawing overall nice to look at. So I do it. There is better explanations out there, and then I signed the drawing because my work do not steal, and it's complete. This was pretty fun to draw because I love Ike, I love Vox. If you have followed me on my TikTok, I love my Vox. Himaoshi, that's all I'm gonna comment on. And yeah, this was fun. I loved it. I do have another video pre-recorded, but that video will come out soon. I don't know when exactly, because I am a busy woman. So yeah, look out for that. Full picture will be on my Twitter, Instagram. That's it. That's the only two picture-based social medias I have. Follow me on there. So yeah, I'll see you next time, and don't die.